Sì, sì, we are back. Sono le 11:15 stamattina and we're back to Penny Reedy and we have a winner.
We do.
Yes.
So congratulations to Gino. So Gino's won two 2-kilogram boxes of cherries, one donated by Lenswood and one by Montacute Valley Orchards. So congratulations, you get to come in and pick them up, enjoy 4 kilograms of cherries, and you didn't have to pay $31,000 for them.
Allora, adesso, now we go over to issues of the week. Now, this has been a big one, and it's very important that we explain this to the whole community.
Yeah, so we had a bit of an issue this week on the front page of the Advertiser on Tuesday. There was an article reporting with a headline saying that there would be a 25% increase in fruit and vegetable prices. So obviously, you know, that's a bit concerning coming into Christmas time. People are like, oh my gosh, are we going to be able to afford to put food on the table? But I'm here to demystify that, because at the produce markets, it was quite a shock to us, because that's certainly not what we're seeing happening on the market floor. So, you know, I went around and had a chat to people. I'm like, is this what's happening? Did we miss something? But we rest assured, prices are stable. There is no rush of 25% increase of fruit and vegetable. So, you know, there have been some issues with us getting labour in Australia for fruit pickers, and we've talked about that, absolutely. And particularly in the regional areas, there's been some issues trying to get, but I think that's kind of something that's been ongoing before this issue anyway. People don't want to live in the regions, don't want to do hard work, and, you know, the lack of backpackers, the lack of islanders coming over to do that work. But look, the federal government has put some funding into place for that. There's been some visa extensions. We've been moving pickers around the country. We had some pickers up in Queensland, then they're in Tasmania, then they've come to South Australia. And the growers have been aware of this issue, and it's just a challenge that they accept as part of growing their fruit and vegetables. So as far you know, there may be some shortages, but it's something that we're aware of and we're working on. And it's certainly, as the article actually said, the grower that was quoted said that really consumers aren't going to see the impact of that. It's going to be the growers that are going to feel it. So it's not great for the growers that they're having these issues, but it certainly doesn't mean that we're instantly going to have a 25% increase on fruit and vegetables from the consumer's point of view. So I guess the important thing to know as well is that South Australia is very blessed that we have this amazing produce bowl on our doorstep. So you know, the Northern Adelaide Plains, there are so many vegetables that come from just our doorstep around the Virginia area. You've got, you know, capsicums, cucumbers, lettuce, zucchinis, eggplants, which are all in great supply at the moment. Tomatoes
Carrots,
are fantastic
potatoes.
at the moment, you know. So they're not far from the city. We don't have any, you know, real labour issues going on there outside of what, you know, would be a normal year. So, you know, we don't import a lot of our fruit and veg. We don't need to. We can eat seasonally and we can have plenty of supply. And it's a bit like when we were talking about during COVID, when people were panic buying, that there's really no need to do that, because we have plenty of produce in South Australia, and we're very fortunate to have amazing produce in South Australia. So keep putting South Australian grown produce on your plate, particularly over the festive season as we, you know, have our gatherings and our parties at home, etc. Keep supporting the Pick a Local, Pick SA retailers, and supporting those South Australian homes and families and businesses like the 2020 Cherry King, which is a family business as well. So,
Perfetto.
Yeah.
See, Penny, we're now going to go over to what's in good supply and in season again.
Yes.
And this won't change a lot, but we're here.
No, we're here.
Because this is going to be the last time we speak.
I know.
Until 2021.
Until 2021.
Wow.
So Pick a Local, Pick SA has just rolled out a summer fruits campaign. So you'll see fresh point of sale in all our Pick a Local, Pick SA with a bit of inspiration for your summer fruits. And that's really what we're talking about. We love this time of year. We've obviously, cherries are in full supply now, and they taste really good. We've already spoken previously about stone fruit. So we're still continuing our sampling of the chosen one stone fruits in our Pick a Local, Pick SA stores. We've done about 28 stores over the last few weeks. And coming up, you'll find them in Tony and Mark's at Golden Grove and Burnside, Caruso's down at Glenelg, Metro Fresh Findon, Adelaide Fresh Morphettvale. Jump onto the Pick a Local, Pick SA Facebook page and have a look for the event details, and go along and try some of that stone fruit and, you know, see what it's like this season, and then pick up some locally grown South Australian stone fruits coming down from the Riverland. Tomatoes are in excellent supply at the moment. You're going to get gourmet, cherry, truss, roma. Most of them are grown in the northern Adelaide Plains, but there is plenty of supply of them, and I'm telling you, they are tasting really, really good at the moment. So you want to add some tomatoes into your salads over summer. And it's always a very Merry Christmas, a very Merry Christmas. We've got berries everywhere. We've got strawberries, raspberries, and, they're great for your festive pavlovas and for your Christmas Day lunch. So
We're so lucky to have one of these warm, obviously a warm Christmas as opposed to a white Christmas, but that goes with cherries, berries, and I think that's when we all post on our Facebook pages to our relatives and friends in Canada and Italy, that's when they do get that little bit jealous that we've got this great quality and fruit nearby, and that we're celebrating Christmas with cherries, which they don't get.
No.
Vegetables.
Well, we've got great supply, plenty of iceberg lettuce coming through at the moment at really nice prices. So if you're preparing lots of salads, if you're having parties or making burgers on the barbecue, there's plenty of iceberg lettuce grown here in South Australia in good supply. Cucumbers, everyone loves a cucumber, continental and Lebanese, good supply of them. And zucchinis as well, and eggplant. There's really good supply of eggplant, so you'll find them at really sharp prices at the moment. Great for the barbecue, great for very versatile. Pickling, frying, there's plenty that you can do with your eggplants. And I was talking to a carrot grower on Friday night, and he was a bit amiss that we never have him in our seasonal produce. So this is a shout out to all the South Australian carrot growers, because they're an all year round produce. So it's not like they come into season or out of season. So, and carrots, there's so many carrots grown in South Australia. We have lots of big carrot supplies in South Australia. So I thought I would give a mention to the carrots in our vegetable in season, because they're in season all year round, and they're great for salads, the same as they are for winter vegetables.
Coleslaws,
so
great colour.
Yeah, so you're always, and look for different coloured carrots. You can get them in purple, in white, in orange. You don't just have to get purple carrots. So there's my shout out this week to the special product of the week being carrots.
Perfetto. Penny, I'd like to thank you. We've come together in a very strange year. It's been really fun. This half hour flies and flies and flies. It seems to just always get quicker and quicker. Have a great Christmas to you, the people down at the produce market, all your Pick a Local, Pick SA people who work very hard, 7 days a week, a lot of them. I wish them all a very Merry Christmas.